How to utilize the membership triggers. In this video, we will be teaching you how to utilize the membership triggers within your system. Note that we have other tutorials that cover triggers as a whole, but in today's video, we're specifically going to focus on the membership triggers. Utilizing the membership triggers, you can create rules based on specific conditions that will fire off certain actions. You can think of it kind of as an if-then statement. If a certain condition exists, then this action or multiple actions will fire off. Let's take a look at how to do this. You'll start by navigating to the Triggers section and click Add Trigger. You can go ahead and name the trigger, and you can choose a folder if you'd like, just in order to organize it in your system, but you don't have to. Then click Save. Now we're going to set up Part 1 and Part 2. So Part 1 is the if section. What should trigger this rule? Now you'll see all the standard triggers up here towards the top of the dropdown, and towards the bottom of the dropdown, you'll see all of the membership triggers. Let's review these now. We have membership new signup, a customer or lead subscribed for the membership. We have offer access granted and removed, so this will run when the access to the offer is granted or removed. We have a similar thing for the product access granted or removed, product completed, which will run when the product is completed, and user login, which will run when the user logs in to the membership. You can go ahead and select any of these that you'd like. I'm going to use offer access granted for the sake of this video. Now we can choose an action to perform in Part 2. Maybe you want to add a tag, maybe you want to add the contact to a campaign. There's so many different things you can choose from here. You can also add multiple actions. So I'm going to go ahead and add a tag called test, and then I'm also going to add the person to a campaign. But again, you can set this up however you need for your system. Now keep in mind here, the way I currently have this set up is the if portion of this if-then statement is that if the offer access is granted for any offer, because I don't have a filter specified, this means anytime any offer access is granted, then these two actions will occur. What I can also do is add a filter, and I can choose a specific offer. Now the way this is set up is that if the offer access is granted only for the demo course offer, then these two actions will occur. So you can add filters if you'd like. You don't have to add them if you want them to be more generic and applicable across the board. It's really up to you and whatever you need for your system. Of course, like any other trigger, you'll want to make sure to save your changes and then switch it from draft to activate mode in order for the trigger to run. Now you're all set.